Welcome to RG News. Today we're going to discuss the top P10 AI news stories of July 14th, 2025. You're in for a true deep dive into what's not just shaping our tech future, but actively redefining industries and even global power
Yeah,
dynamics.
it's pretty wild. The AI whirlwind is definitely here. I mean, concepts from just yesterday, they're concrete realities now.
It's remarkable, isn't it, how quickly AI has gone from, the lab to being this huge economic, social, and even geopolitical force.
Absolutely.
We're seeing these intense talent wars, the rise of autonomous agents, which we'll get into, plus geopolitical fragmentation, this whole creative destruction thing hitting jobs and content, and of course the regulatory puzzle. It's complex.
Oh,
These 10 news items we're covering, they're really crucial pieces, helping you understand where things are headed.
all right, let's jump in. First up, this talent war. Meta poaching a key AI leader from Apple. Sounds big.
Oh, it is. Meta grabbed Ruoming Pang, who is heading up foundation models at Apple.
Oh, okay.
And the figure is just astonishing, over $200 million. Wow, 200 million.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't just a simple hire. It feels more like Meta's scorched earth strategy.
Right, driving up costs for everyone.
Exactly. It escalates talent costs, definitely exposes some potential vulnerabilities in Apple's AI game, and it really does create this kind of AI aristocracy, power getting concentrated.
That's an interesting phrase, AI aristocracy. So what does that mean for, startups or just broader talent development if the giants are just buying everyone up?
It's a huge question. It definitely signals a new kind of arms race.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly, this competition isn't just happening in the West.
Okay, let's pivot then. You mentioned competition. There's big news from the East. Moonshot AI's Kimi K2 model.
Yes, huge news. So Moonshot AI, a Chinese startup, just dropped Kimi K2. It's a trillion parameter model, and it's open source.
A trillion, open source.
Correct. And the benchmarks are impressive. It's actually outperforming some Western heavyweights, like Claude and GPT-4, specifically on agentic tasks and coding.
Agentic tasks. So AI that does things, not just generates text.
Precisely. This positions open source AI almost as a geopolitical tool.
Mm-hmm.
And it marks a really strategic shift, like you said, from AI that just thinks to AI that acts.
So is this heading towards AI models becoming a commodity if powerful open source ones are emerging?
It certainly suggests that possibility.
And this shift towards action, it's not just global, right? It's changing big tech companies internally too.
Absolutely. Which leads us nicely to the next point, Microsoft.
Ah, yes, the restructuring. Big headline. Microsoft sacrificing thousands of jobs on the altar of AI. Pretty dramatic.
It is dramatic, and the scale is significant. Microsoft is doing this major overhaul of its sales division.
Replacing specialists.
Yeah, replacing specialists with what they're calling solutions engineers. And the numbers, they're talking about cutting between 9,000 and 15,000 jobs.
15,000, that's huge.
It is. And they're directly linking this to over $500 million in expected savings from AI automation. So it's a stark example of AI as this force for deep corporate reengineering. But it creates a real paradox, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, they're promoting AI for augmenting human work, but here they are using it for outright replacement.
That's a really good point. They get the savings, but what's the hidden cost? Morale, public perception. It's tricky.
Very tricky. And this kind of disruption, this uncertainty, it spills over into the regulatory world, too.
Right. Which brings us to the U.S., the federal AI moratorium.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Dead on arrival, essentially. The Senate rejected it almost unanimously, 99-1.
99-1. So no appetite for a federal pause.
None at all, it seems. But the consequence is this fragmentation, a compliance nightmare for businesses, frankly.
If the states are just doing their own thing.
Exactly. You've got states like Texas now enacting their own AI laws.
Yeah.
So the U.S. is effectively ceding global leadership on regulation to the EU and its AI Act.
So what does that mean for a company trying to, say, launch an AI product across the U.S., a patchwork of rules?
Precisely. Potential legal battles, confusion, and yeah, it really cements Europe's position as the de facto global standard setter, at least for now.
And this fragmentation, this lack of clear rules, does it affect other things, like online content quality?
Well, that leads us perfectly into the next story, YouTube.
Ah, YouTube's war on AI slop. I saw that.
Yeah, it's a big move. Effective July 15th, so basically now they've updated their monetization rules,
For target what exactly?
specifically inauthentic and mass-produced
Yeah,
AI content. They're literally calling it AI slop.
right. So trying to separate the wheat from the chaff, AI is a tool versus AI for just churning out low-effort stuff.
That's the goal, trying to restore some value to human originality or at least human-guided creativity.
But can AI moderation actually do that effectively? Can it tell the difference consistently? Seems like a challenge.
It's definitely a challenge, a bit of a whack-a-mole game, perhaps.
Okay. Speaking of AI being integrated, Google's move with the Pixel phones.
Yeah, this is interesting. Google's using AI as a major product hook now.
How?
With their July Pixel drop, new Pixel 9 Pro owners get a free year of Google AI Pro,
Which usually costs.
usually $20 a month. And this includes access to their top models, even the advanced VO3 video generation model.
So AI isn't just software anymore. It's becoming a core reason to buy specific hardware.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a hardware selling point and a powerful way for Google to lock users into their ecosystem.
It really shows AI is the new battleground for phones, computers, everything.
No doubt. But, for all this AI to actually work, especially the powerful stuff,
You need the network, the plumbing.
you need serious networks.
Yeah.
Which brings us to HPE and Juniper.
Right, the acquisition. HPE finalized buying Juniper.
Yep, finalized. A $14 billion deal.
$14 billion, that's creating a major player.
A new network giant, absolutely. This move is a direct challenge to Cisco's long-standing dominance in the market.
And the strategy is AI-focused networks.
That's the bet. Building networks specifically designed for these incredibly demanding, data-heavy AI workloads. It's all about the infrastructure needed for this AI era.
So, for businesses, especially those really pushing AI, what does this consolidation mean? Better networks, higher costs, more innovation, less.
That's the multi-billion-dollar question, isn't it? It remains to be seen how it shakes out for enterprise customers.
Okay, and talking about building out AI capabilities, Anthropic is making moves too, against OpenAI.
Yeah, Anthropic's stepping up its game for developers. Around mid-July, they rolled out new tools in their workbench.
Like what?
Things like an API playground, better Claude Code analytics, tools to make it easier for developers to actually use their models effectively.
So, focusing on the developer experience, DevX.
Exactly. It highlights just how critical DevX is in this AI race. It's not enough to have a great model. You need developers to be able to build on it easily.
Right.
This definitely boosts Anthropic's appeal, especially for businesses, and just intensifies the competition with OpenAI, Google, everyone else.
It really underscores that it's not just about the core AI models, it's the whole ecosystem around them.
Absolutely. And these ecosystems, these strategies, they're going global now.
Which leads us to Indonesia, building their own AI.
Yes, the rise of sovereign AI. Indonesia just announced a big strategic collaboration.
Focused on what?
Two main things: developing their own semiconductor capabilities, specifically in Batam, and training a massive number of people, an ambitious 12 million digital talents by 2030.
12 million, wow. That's a serious commitment to human capital.
It really is. It perfectly exemplifies this growing global trend of sovereign AI nations wanting technological autonomy, wanting to build their own capabilities, leverage their own populations.
But for a nation like Indonesia, compared to, say, the US or China, what are the big hurdles in building that kind of independent AI power, navigating geopolitics, accessing chips?
Huge challenges, definitely.
Yeah.
Access to cutting-edge hardware, competing for global talent, navigating those complex geopolitical currents. It's tough.
And this global push, this race for capability, it's all fueling the next big wave, isn't it?
It is. The final piece of the puzzle for today, the agentic era.
Right. Autonomous agents. Sounds futuristic, but it's happening now.
It's here. Early July saw this sudden burst, like a flurry of simultaneous launches of AI agent platforms.
Like who?
You had AWS launching an AI agent marketplace, Perplexity with its Comet browser, Cognizant rolled out Agent Foundry, Adobe launched marketing agents, all around the same time.
So everyone's jumping in. What's the core shift here?
It's a really crucial shift from generative AI that creates content, to what you might call executive AI that performs tasks autonomously.
Taking action.
Taking action. It's really the birth of this new agent economy.
Okay, so bigger picture.
Right.
How does this change how we work, how we interact with tech? And, are these things reliable yet? What about standards so they can work together? Seems like early days.
Those are exactly the right questions. Huge implications for work, huge questions around reliability, trust, and the urgent need for interoperability standards. It's moving incredibly fast.
Wow. Okay, so summing up these 10 stories, it's not just random news.
Not at all. These 10 points, from the talent wars to these new agent economies, they really reveal these deeper seismic shifts happening. Like an escalating AI supremacy war. between companies and nations. The very real economic and social impacts hitting jobs and content, hardening geopolitical divides around tech, this accelerating agentic era we just talked about, and the messy, evolving landscape of AI regulation, especially in the U.S.
It's definitely an intense time. Exhilarating, maybe a bit scary too.
Yeah.
AI isn't some future promise anymore.
Nope, it's actively reshaping our world right now in real time.
So for you listening, staying informed, it's not really optional anymore, is it? It feels like a necessity for success, whatever field you're in.
Completely agree. Stay curious, stay critical, ask questions, and most importantly, stay engaged in this whole fascinating conversation.
Couldn't have said it better. Join us tomorrow on RG News for the day's AI news. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell.